Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Martha Fowler, what a pleasure to have you today. Nice. Always great to see you, Miss Martha Fowler, as we call you, aka Martha Flower. Yep. Hello, Polak. Good to see you also. What's happening, my man? Mustang Mike, hello. Nicey nice. People saw Delilah here. Wanted to stop in the chat. Have a good show. I'll be watching the replay. Have a blessed Sunday. Same to you. Same to you, Delilah. Thank you for stopping. Magooch is up there. You see Patty Joe right there. CG2 is in the house. Jimenez right there. Hello there. Hello there. What a nice little message to get from him. And SPK, what's up, cuz? What's going on, my man? What are we doing out there, SPK? Blase blah. Yes, sir. That's what we do. A little blase blah. We got nothing to talk about today. Oh, I don't think I do have anything to talk about today. I do have a few notes to go down. And if Sino Evil's here, I got something to say to him. We got a little comment for Sino Evil, if he comes in. What's up, Polak? What are we doing out there? SPK, good morning from Martha Fowler. See, that's what's nice about reading off the chat, if you can. Deciding on what time to finally go to bed. You'll see. Good morning to you. Listening to the show at the same time. Well, you be careful out there, Bill C. That's what we want you to do. SPK, you go to bed when you're ready. That's what you do, guys. You go to bed when you're ready. Well, I think it is time for a little coffee. Got a couple or three things to talk about. We do have a little bit of a Catholic moment. A couple of other nonsense items. We don't do a show here. We don't do a show over here. Oh, yeah? So, yeah, get some rest. Get some rest, Spike. Go ahead. Get that rest. Go stay. I told her. Oh, shut. You know you're head over heels with her. Shut up, you. You know you're crazy for that girl. It's wonderful. It's going to be a beautiful day because I said it is. Whatever it is that you do, it's going to be beautiful. All right? All right, Herb Albert, let's stop now. All right, Herb Albert, it's time to stop now. Stand up, girl, you better believe it. That's what you need, cuz. That's what you need by your side. Rare breed. Oh, good guys get rare breeds. All right? SPK? We both got lucky there. Rare breeds, that's right. Different world today. All right, we're going to cut that. We're going to get rid of that right now. Let's see if we can fix this here. Let's get rid of this banner. Let's have a little cup of coffee together, if you don't mind. I would love to have a cup of coffee with you. Pull up your coffee. Let's see. Let's move this back to red. Grab that cup of coffee. Settle in. Let's put this back here. Media. We're just playing around. We don't need to be professional. We don't need to be, what is this here? Stop screen. Okay, good. We don't need to be fantastic. We just need to be consistent. So if she is consistent, you're good. All right, let's have a little conversation. What do we got today, guys? Sitting by the pool, having my coffee outside. Oh, let me fix that. We got a little drifting on the camera. Has an auto. It has an auto, some auto shit thing. I don't know. And let's make that brighter. We can make that darker. We can make that brighter. We can do all kinds of things. That looks perfect. Hello, Mustang Mike. Beautiful. There you go, SPK. That's right. That's what these girls do. They know how to do it. So can you hear me good and can you see me good? We got an internet connection issue. If we lose the show, we lose the show. I must say this as a disclaimer. If we lose the stream, this is not a show. If we lose the stream, we are on our 194th consecutive coffee talk with Tommy Stiggs at the Social Club. Welcome to the 194th talk about absolutely nothing. Okay? So, thank you, Mustang Mike. So, if we lose it, we did it. We showed up. Hello there, Marvinello. Welcome to the 194th coffee talk. Consecutive. Yeah. Ah, beautiful, SPK, yeah. Yeah, I chose to not meet up with much of anybody after. None of my cellmates. Very good, Polak, yes. Mark Giglio. Sunday love and blessings to you, Mark Giglio. What you got going on out there? Hopefully everything is okay. Oh, yeah. Chock full of nuts. Yeah, I try not to. Because not everybody has the same change in their mind, SPK. But hey, to each his own. Can you still mingle with the people that were involved in some things that you might have been involved in? That's the strength that you need every day. Can you be around the element and the environment and still have a changed life? I am a perfect example that you can. I changed my directions. The negative path was not good. I made a personal life decision to change that path. Now, did I remove myself from the environment? Absolutely not. I live in it. In a certain way, I did. In a certain aspect, I did. Show 194, Marinello. 94, my man. 104. That was 90 shows ago. We're moving along, Stephen. We're doing well. We're going to see if we could hit 365 consecutives. I'm on the right path, Mustang Mike. I made that choice many years ago. And I feel in all aspects of my life, I am on the right path, be it with my family, with my lady friend, with my YouTube. It's really clean. It's on the right path. There's no hate involved here. We have a nice little thing over here. So I changed the path on the YouTubes. Got out of a rut with this group of people. That's just disaster. It's just not what I align with. And here we go. We got a great existence in social media. We got great work ethics. We go to work every day. Yeah. We do things for people without looking for recognition. Just keeping it right. Now, that doesn't mean being involved, being around. That doesn't mean being around an element can get you back in. See, any evil, don't you go anywhere. I got something for you to tell you. Because where did this come up? Where did this come up? Yeah, you could be okay. Yes. I saw that Jimmy Calandra did a show yesterday. I don't know. This comes through my algorithm, I guess. I do not like when people blame their environment. I just don't like that. I don't think that is a fact. No, that's not okay. There's no recruitment area. There's areas that are ripe with certain things, right? There's cracked neighborhoods, but there's lawyers that come out of cracked neighborhoods. There's doctors that come out of cracked neighborhoods, and there's junkies that come out of the suburbs. There's lawyers that come out of gangster-filled areas, and there's gangsters that come out of sleepy suburbs. That's a poor excuse. That is an excuse of bad guidance and or lack of discipline or the ability to have strength, the ability to know what's right and wrong. There is a right and wrong in this world. Too many times we clap for criminals. I get it. I am that guy. I understand. I clap. Depending on the criminal issue, I do root for the bad guy. But don't tell me the only reason you got involved in something was because it was environmental. Now you tell me how weak you are. You tell me how weak you are when you fall into the trap of the environment that you are in. This is just thing. That's it. Very basic. It's very simple. Mike F., if you're watching on the replay, good morning to you. Delilah, we hope you're watching on the replay. Blessings to you. At the pool. There's no excuse. You have to take accountability for everything that you do. Right, Brian? Right, Gavoisier? It's you. It's not anybody's fault what you did. It's not anybody's fault that you go to jail because of people you were palling around with. Right? You think it's Sammy's fault that John Gotti went to jail? Do you really think it's Sammy's fault that John Gotti went to jail? Come on, get real now. It may have not gone so quick. You see, Sammy Gravano had nothing to do with those tapes up there. He may have. We don't know. But, right, NJ Wise Guy? Who's at fault for John Gotti going to jail for life? John Gotti is. Oh, it's beautiful, though, Susie. I like the clouds. So, good morning. The only man that could shake, there was only one man. You're accountable for not putting your finger on the button, on the like button. Right. Be responsible for yourselves. Exactly. See, now, Sammy the Bull tries to blame John Gotti. Your core was already rotten. No. Don't blame John Gotti for you turning out to be a rat. No, there's nothing. Nobody hears that shit. But there was only one person in history that changed John Gotti's face, if only for a moment, and that is George Gabriel. George Gabriel, Stiggs has the reading level of first grade. Exactly, SBK. And I'm still able to pull off this thing called life. You see what I mean, SBK? This is pretty accurate. I don't have a good reading level. I don't have intellect. I have wisdom. I have experience. I have some knowledge of a few stupid things. And I got through this life. I didn't blame that. SBK, that's a good point. I have a reading level of a first grader. But where's my reputation? We have them for sale. I'll put the number up. They are for sale already. And I'll push it, but Mark, we have them for sale. SPK, I don't use that I can't read well. I don't blame that I can't read well as my faults for later on in life. I don't blame having ADHD for anything, any of my shortcomings, I guess you could say. Born a rat, yeah. George Gabriel is the only man, from what I understand, and obviously the death of his dear son, God bless his soul. Oh, God bless his soul. I feel this when I hear about this. I feel this when I hear about this. Having buried my cousin, I just, and my friend, just his daughter, his granddaughter, 18 months old, about a month ago. So there's probably only 2 times in life that you got to change in John Gotti's facial expression: George Gabriel and the death of his son. Do you know why George Gabriel changed the reaction? Got to see the change of John Gotti's face? Does anybody know why George Gabriel was able to make him go, oh? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, let me go into a couple of 3 topics over here. You don't need to know about that. Yeah, he was the one that locked him up, but it's not only that he was the one that locked him up, it's what happened on the way to the jail. Hello, Teresa Murphy. It's what happened, SPK, on the way to the when he pinched him. He said his mother probably liked him. That's right, Polak. He said. Gabriel said. That's correct. Good. You guys are on point. So Gabriel said to John Gotti, I think we got you this time. And John Gotti says, well, why are you doing these things? Your mother probably likes me. And George Gabriel said, no, I don't think my mother likes you. I don't think your mother's, no, I don't think my mother's on your side. He said, I think your mother's on my side. And George Gabriel said, no, I don't think he's on the side. He said, John Gotti kind of said, well, I don't got nothing to worry about. I'll beat another case. And then George Gabriel says, well, I think you have a little bit to worry about based on the conversations that you had in the apartment upstairs from the Raven night. And that's when John Gotti's face turned a little bit. That's okay, Donna's doing it. Be careful. That's the first time you got an expression like that from John Gotti. And the second time, obviously, or the first time, obviously, was when his son passed away. God bless his soul. George Gabriel broke the news that he had it. George was on a mission, 100%. Yep. George did it. But I often wonder, are they just prosecuting crimes, or is there something more deep than them just prosecuting Italians? Right? Yeah. You wonder, like, is the goal really to have him suffer in a cage like that? That's the goal? That's satisfaction for somebody? Hey, all my favorite people. Brian, all right, Patty Joe. Look at that. Is it? Oh, how do you wish that on? I don't care what. I don't understand. Is the goal of the prosecutor and the law to have you burn in hell? Really, though? They wish that he burned in hell, and he did. That's crazy. Hell above ground. Looks like a carpet, yeah. Hell above ground. We say burn in the depths of hell, but what he did is burn in the hell above ground. But he took it like Jesus. So there you go. All right, let's go through a couple of 3 bullet points this morning. What do we got today? Let's see what we got over. Okay, we got a stupid. Well, let me go on. Let me go see No Evil first. Okay, see No Evil. I was with somebody yesterday. Ronnie, let me know if you're still here, see No Evil. See No Evil is here. Okay, I see him. So I was with somebody yesterday. Thank you, CG2. There ain't nothing coming through, but thank you for putting that up. I do appreciate it. On the slim chance we do get a cash app, that would, I was with somebody yesterday morning, and we were talking about Belleville because he went to Belleville High School. He graduated in 1972. This gentleman had, I believe, a 68 or a 69 Cadillac. Shined it up real nice. Went to the prom. This is when people started to see, this is when some class was in the world, okay? This is when some class was in the world. They went to their prom. A bunch of guys in the senior class of the graduating class from Belleville High School, 1972. Class of 72. Polak, thank you. Class of 72. Appreciate that, buddy. The guys at the Belleville class of 1972 pulled off something beautiful. They made a surprise to the class at the prom. And for $1,500 in 1972, they locked in Johnny Maestro. Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge played at Belleville's 1972 prom for $1,500. It's a beautiful story. It's a Belleville story. These are the things that happened in Belleville, okay? So they had a wonderful time. They kicked in, the guys kicked it in. Now, Belleville was a different place back then, but it was 1972, and that's what happened at the Belleville Senior Prom. So they got Johnny Maestro to come and sing for $1,500. It's a beautiful thing. You don't hear these things. No, I'm not kidding you. This is 1,000%. See, these are the problems, Evil, that are getting lost in people's lives that are not documented. These are the things. This is why you need to sit down with people. Get their life stories. Yeah. Okay, Patty Daly. You used to play a lot in Jersey. Yeah, well, we had him on Mondays at the Surf Club. We used to have him on Monday nights down at the Jersey Shore. Johnny Maestro played at the Surf Club. It was wonderful. So there you go. See no evil. You see what I mean about locking your stuff in, having somebody interview you? I want to do mine a decade at a time. And this has nothing to do with social media whatsoever. This has absolutely nothing to do with social media. I want my story told by me a decade at a time. If I make it to the 6th decade, that's great. I want somebody to be on the other side of the microphone with me for 5 decades. I want to do a decade at a time. Now I leave this to my children. That doesn't mean I'm putting it on YouTube or anything. I just want to record this and have it available for them. That's it. I want to take them up to my 56th year of life. So a beautiful story coming out of Belleville, New Jersey by way of Johnny Maestro. I couldn't wait to tell you this today. I was going to text it to you last night. I was in my mind, I was saying he's coming for coffee tomorrow. He will be at the social club because I had something to tell you. This happens to me all the time. I have this thing. I will raise you up or I will crush you. I will raise you up or I will crush you. Now, here's my thing. Every time I feel that somebody's coming into the chat, I prepare a song for them. And that's what I've done with Gina D numerous times. Gerard numerous times. Many others. I do it. Something tells me such and such is coming in. Now, I don't talk to God because nobody talks to God. If they say they talk to God, if they say they really talk to God, let me say if they tell, okay, you can talk to God, but if you get an answer, you might have a little bit of a problem. If you hear a voice, you need to get checked because although there might be messages sent, signs, as Fern says, yeah. Well, Teresa, you know why you don't remember? I'll tell you why you don't remember, Teresa. And you would be a great example. Your story by decade would be tremendous. Here's why you don't remember. Because you're trying to think of everything at one time. This is not true. Teresa Murphy, if our minds are working well, God, if it's God's will and our minds are working well, big bones. Teresa, once they start asking you the right questions, You will remember these things. 100%. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is correct. I can't tell you my 55 years right now off the cuff. Me just saying it. Me just saying it. Now, do I do this myself? Take my time and do a decade at a time? I don't know. This is hard to say. I have all the tools. I have the ability. Do I do it with somebody else or do I do it alone? So, Teresa Murphy, quite honestly, you will remember once those questions get asked to you. If we try to remember everything on our own, we cannot do it. It's a natural thing. Our mind, you've been through so much. You're going through so much. You're going to continue to go through so much. It's very hard at a moment's notice to capture all your 60 plus years, whatever it is. Yeah. Italian guy, two older gentlemen, his patients. They got busted selling the pills they were getting from the doctor, but the doctor wasn't guilty of anything more than just giving them. Ah, Teresa Murphy, thank you. Thanks for being easy to come and talk. Thanks for being easy to come talk with. This is what I do. SPK, I have no sympathy for anybody that pushes any type of substance on anybody. I think you are the bottom of the barrel. That's just an opinion about drugs, which is going to lead me to another topic, Big Bones. We got a message last night that there is bad crack on the street. Now, who comes up with these things? Guys, can I take a moment? I must absorb this for a quick minute. I got to think about this for a minute. You're going to hear silence because I can't even process this shit. Let me try to process this. Thinking. Birds chirping, thinking. Okay, now I'm done thinking. Who comes up with this? There's a bad batch of crack on the street. Wait. There's a good batch of crack? Wait. There's good drugs? There's good crack? Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Where are we going? Who comes up with these things? There's a bad batch of crack. Let me see your second message. The meds he felt they needed, you believed the agent straight up told my doctor, you are right. You really didn't do anything wrong. But we are suspicious because all of you guys this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. No, that doesn't surprise. Ends in a vowel. Sure, we're still discriminated against, SBK. People don't think we're discriminated against. We sure are to this day, but that's okay. We'll still build your house, build your bridge, build your electric grid, keep everything running for you, fix your AC when it breaks. We'll do everything. You keep discriminating against us, and we'll just keep fixing shit for you. Yes, Teresa. Well, you don't think we still get discriminated against? Big Bones, the EMS people are dealing with them. I got to say it again. Is it just me that thinks that this is crazy? There's a bad batch of crack out there. We're used to it, Morinello. We don't complain. No, this happens all the time, Murphy. This happens all the time. It's all the time. We don't say shit. We just keep on going. Okay, listen to me. I really need to know. Yeah, of course, SPK. Can somebody please give me a little input on this? Because I'm a little confused about this. Is it just me? Say yes, it's just you. Is it just me that thinks it's crazy that they're talking about a bad batch of crack on the streets? We got a bad batch of crack on the streets right now. What is a good batch of crack? Come on. I don't understand. We just don't cry about it. We overcome. That's right, Julio. We just build you with something. What a nice chat this morning. Of course, SPK, but isn't that what it is? I know what you're saying, Tommy, but maybe it's laced crack. It's laced with fentanyl, which is what the crackheads want. Come on, you guys got to understand the streets. You got to understand the streets. Of course they want to get you hooked. Isn't that the same thing with gambling? We'll give you a low line to make you come bet the Giants again next week. It's just like everything else. Now you're preying on two different types of addiction, and we spoke about this many, many times. The difference between a bookmaker and a drug dealer. There is a difference. There is a difference between a bookmaker and a drug dealer. Drug dealer really has no soul. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. ALV says no show. Hmm? We did speak about it. Sure, we did, Stephen Marinello. And I don't like to repeat because that's a sign of dementia. And I don't have dementia, but that repetition is dementia because you don't have the ability to process something new. When you repeat yourself continuously every day, same thing over and over, I must repeat myself. It means your brain doesn't have the capacity to talk about anything else. And it's a form of you're failing with your mental capacity. And that's okay. The elders, this happens. You're failing with your mental capacity. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, SPK, wherever we pull up on it, you got to remember he was an EMT. If it kills you, they want it because it's drunk. This is right. This is right. They want it. SBK saying whatever, when we pull up on an overdose call, we would Narcan him in the middle of the street. All the other junkies stand around watching because they want to know where he got his drugs. They want it too. If it kills you, they want it. This is a true thing. Yeah. Yeah. This is right. Yes, Mr. Siggs. Some people repeat them over and over and over, and I'm fed up listening to them. Well, it's a problem. When I grew up in 70s in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, New York, the mafia sold the drugs. Yes, those are the garbage pails. So not just the mafia. You can't label the whole mafia strictly cycling. It's not the whole mafia. It is a certain portion of evil individuals that sell the garbage. It's not everybody. There's bookmakers, there's leg breakers. They're not hurting anybody in that way. These are honorable crimes. Bookmaking, loan sharking, leg breaking, not extortion. I'm not a fan of extortion. Pulling off scores. Yeah. Pulling off scores. These things. These are honorable crimes. A dishonorable crime is drugs. My daughter runs rehab and they get their meds outside. Yeah. Mm-hmm. SPK, before you go to sleep, I want you to confirm something. I said this before also. From my EMT friends over here in New Jersey, the Belleville guys, Newark guys, when they revive somebody from Narcan, sometimes that drug addict got violent with the EMTs because the EMT brought them out of their best high of their life. Would you say that that's true, SBK, being that you saved these people? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's okay. So you were saying it at the same time. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Where I grew up, every single store paid the mafia protection money. So the stores raised their prices. So I got it. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of extortion there, strictly. Strictly, I'm not a fan of extortion. I think that's bad. But I will say this, there might be things that you don't know about what goes on in those stores. Because I got accused of shaking down a pizzeria. And I wasn't shaking down a pizzeria. Somebody had a gambling debt. So we went every week to collect. It was not an extortion. But I understand strictly, and this was some sort of business. Yes, you're right. That is true extortion. But you can't say I was extorting somebody. I was going into a pizzeria taking money from the register. It was not because I was extorting the individual. It was because he lost on Cleveland. Not really, Teresa. Teresa, nobody's afraid of anybody anymore. This does not happen today. Teresa, nobody's afraid of the mob guys today. Nobody's scared. There's no way to hurt them. There's no way to hurt people. Today's world, you got cameras, people are willing to talk. Yeah. Well, I don't like extortion. I'm not a fan of chiclets, but I get it. Extortion's bad. But there's a thin line there. So they charge you with extortion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's slowed down. Gambling is still around. But the extortion, that's a thing of the past, Teresa. But it's not a thing of the past. Yeah. It's not a thing of the past for gambling. That's still alive and well. That ain't changing. That'll never change. You gotta understand something. Street gambling, which I consider an honorable crime. Joke. Street gambling, bookmaker gambling, loan sharking, that isn't going to change. Because no. Because with the streets, you don't need credit. You need street credit. You don't need to have the money. Yeah. Like drugs, gamblers, and 100%. Oh God. The bookmakers take advantage of the gambler's addiction. Not much different between bookmakers and drug dealers. Okay, you can have your opinion, and it's more than welcome here. We appreciate your opinion. I just think that it hurts people in different ways. It hurts people in different ways. Gambling's bad. There's no doubt about it. I wouldn't say I was proud to be a bookmaker instead of a drug dealer. I'm just saying that there are different things. Now, the bookmaker doesn't typically go around doesn't come up to you and push it on you. You typically go to the bookmaker or the loan shark and you ask them for their services. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It will be around until the end of time, Teresa. Mm-hmm. I don't know who Santini is, SBK. I don't know any of these people that you speak about. You're in a whole different YouTube space than me, SBK. So, yeah. Well, in this day and age, Susie, who's breaking kneecaps? Come on. Who's taking an assault charge for 10 years for somebody else that doesn't give a fuck about you? Listen, that world is not dead, but it's dead. Let me explain to you something. That world is dead, but it's not dead. It's alive and well, but it's dead from what it once was. The original ways of doing things on the street, mob-related, associates, made guys, it's not dead. The way it was dead, over the way it was, right? So that's unfortunate or fortunate. So who did their job? I got to tell you, it's not that the law did their job. Technology evolved and assisted the law. It's interesting, man. I don't know who Santini is, so. Well, why, is Todd Father here? Is Limper here? Things will never be the same like it was years ago. That's right, Mustang Mike. And listen, our parents and our grandparents said the same thing. We are very fortunate. My daughter told me this the other day. She said, I was born in the wrong time. She said, I was born in the wrong time. I said, what do you mean? She said everything. Dating, guys, women, habits, music, culture. She said, my daughter says, I'm supposed to be your age. Because my daughter listens to Sinatra, Frankie Valli. She'll watch a Dean Martin roast. You know what I mean? She'll listen to Madonna. You see, this is not typical. My daughter says that she was born in the wrong time. And I'm very proud of that because that means I brought her up with some culture. Nice. Respect. What she expects from a man. An equally minded individual that will bring to the table just what she brings to the table. These are how you're supposed to raise your children. Yeah. Strictly Cycling, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't pay attention to that. So. Follow Dean Martin roast on video. Well, Mustang Mike, everything's on YouTube's now. You could search everything and find it all. All right, let's go into the Catholic Minute. Would you like to? Yeah. Yeah, but SPK, it's a hustle. I'm never going to knock a guy for a hustle. SPK, if people are willing to pay for stupid shit, now I don't know what you're talking about, but I could dip into your message a little bit. And I would say, okay, that's an entrepreneur right there. And now a Catholic minute. SBK, you got to respect the hustle. That's what we know. We're a culture of hustling, so to speak. Why are we a cultural? Why are we a culture of hustling? I'm talking about the Italians. Why are the Italians a culture? In The Godfather, you see Vito asks about Don Bazzini. Is he Italian? Why does he bother other Italians for protection money? Bad. Exactly. You see? And you see what it turned into? So the mafia started out as something incredible to protect our people. Not many people understand this. The origins of the mafia were not to hurt each other. It was because the mafia had no faith in law, no faith in authority. So they formed what this little thing is called the mafia. Now, greed destroyed it. Okay? So that's that. But SPK, I'm not going to knock the man's hustle. If he's got people paying for this, hey, you're going to knock that? What? If stupid people will pay for stupid things, SPK, you got to respect the man that has the hustle going. Right? Hello, Sundance. James Simpson. When everyone goes bad in this day and age, they try to flip them back. Ah, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Pete Rizzolo. Great to see you this morning. Sure it did. It was a protection. It was anyway. It's a whole other thing. Okay, before the Catholic moment, I want to get into something. We are in Pride Month, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Pride Month. Now, this is something I can't put on the Facebooks, but I can say it on the YouTubes. We are in Pride Month. Pride of the disabled. Listen to me, Strictly Cycling. Please, everybody, take a moment. Take a moment. We are in Pride Month of the disabled. It's a beautiful thing. Not Pride Month for queers. We're not in Queer Pride Month. We are in... How is that guy doing power tools at 7:50 in the morning? Are you a jerk off? That's not okay. That guy should not be doing that. That's not fair to these neighbors. For me, I don't give a fuck. I can't believe this guy is doing this at 7:50 in the morning. That is bad, man. This is the suburbs. How are you doing that to your neighbors? Again, I'm up at 5 o'clock. It doesn't matter to me. See, people have no respect. People have no respect. But SPK, it's a hustle. That's terrible. That's sad, man. How do you do that to your neighbors? That's not okay. No, SPK, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm up. I'm outside already. I don't care. I was working on the pool at 5 o'clock this morning, 5:30, backwash and getting things done. It's just a matter of respect, Big Bones. No matter what time. You can't wait an hour or so. Come on. Hello, Angelique. It's just a matter of disrespect. Oh, my God. I can't believe he's doing this. You got to be a jerk off. There was people out by all night last night in this neighborhood, out by the pools. See no evil. It's just a matter of respect for your neighbors. You should at least wait until 9. I agree with you guys. His wife doesn't want to rock the house with him on a Sunday morning. That's the problem. I truly cannot believe he's doing it. I truly cannot believe. 8:30? 8:30 is kind of reasonable, Teresa. It's a little early, but I'll give it to you. I think during the week, 8 o'clock, the landscapers are allowed. But really, again, I'm going to say it doesn't bother me. But other people. Mustang Mike, that's totally bad. But you don't have to mow your lawn anymore. You can invest in they have the lawn robot now. You know, you can get the lawn robot. It's absolutely incredible. That lawn robot thing, did anybody see this? It's amazing. Okay, so listen, I want to talk about something. We are in Pride Month for the disabled. Blessings to all of our disabled brothers and sisters, okay? We got a problem. Yeah, again, Teresa, I hear noises all day and night, sirens and shit. Doesn't bother me, but the lawn robot's crazy. I heard it works good, See No Evil. No, ALV. I heard good things, actually. I heard very good things. Now, if you have a front and a back, some people have invested in two, and it works. It's insane, right, Teresa? And it's worth the investment because you save on the landscaper. Depending on how much property you do have. I'm a doer. I would never have a landscaper, me, personally. I'm a doer. I think that it's a nice time for a man to cut his grass, buy a tractor if you need it. You're saving. It's enjoyable. You put the music on. I put the music on. I cut the grass with the music on. I think it's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So depending on what you pay a week, you got to average that out. Chuck likes to cut the grass. Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah. How lazy can people get? Put the mower and, well, here's what I'm saying. Strictly cycling. Here's my point. Some people cannot cut the grass. It's not for the lazy people. Those lazy bastards. Yes, I agree with you about the laziness, strictly cycling. Look, I got a son. If I had a house with my son, he would be cutting the grass if I couldn't. There's absolutely no way my kid's going to be up there. There's no way my kid's going to be up there in the room playing video games and me cutting the grass or me paying a landscaper when I have an able-bodied son. Good morning. This stream was in my recommendations. This channel is about absolutely nothing. B, welcome to the social club. All we do is have coffee here and a glass of wine. That's what we do. We have coffee every morning, 7 a.m. This is the 194th consecutive coffee talk with Tommy Stiggs. So welcome. Welcome here. Welcome here. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully you hit subscribe if you like the vibe. We got a wonderful group of people every day, sometimes at night, depending on what's going on. You get a nice welcome from this group. Some of them will welcome you. Some of them won't acknowledge you, but that's okay. I already know who welcomes people here. Some do and some don't. I know who will and I know who won't. I already know. I'm not going to call anybody out, but I know who will welcome new subscribers. And then I know people that will not. I already know who's going to welcome him. So B, man or woman, confused, whatever you are, you're welcome at the social club. I can tell you already who will welcome you. But welcome. Electric one. Yeah. So it's yeah. So yeah. Hello, hey teacher. Behave, SPK. Let it go. Let it go. Keep moving along. How about them Yankees? They lost last night and the Metropolitans won. So would I invest in a lawnmower? Maybe, Teresa Murphy. I think it might be a good investment. You got to do the numbers. Again, I'm going to say, if you have able-bodied boys in your house, there's absolutely no way you should be paying for a landscaper or a fucking robot. Let's get that straight. I don't care about your allergies. Take a Zyrtec. Cut the grass. Yeah. That's what I think. Yep. Tommy, that's how I was raised. Every other Saturday was chore day. Yeah. No video games or TV until they were done. I like that. Well, that was probably the rush on Saturday morning. I don't know how old you are, B, but Saturday mornings, what did we have? We had WWF. So we had WWF. We tried to get that done before Soul Train or American Bandstand or Channel 7. I don't know if anybody remembers this one. ABC Wide World of Sports every Saturday afternoon. And now I may be dating myself on this one. But does anybody remember? Every Saturday you had the Wide World of Sports on Channel 7. What do you think? Does anybody know this? If you did, you had a great childhood. You do remember Mustang Mike. And then we had, so you had a little time frame there to get those chores done. Now I had to cut the grass. I had to cut the grass with a, my mower. Oh, oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. I like that. Thank you, Teresa. I had a mower that you would push. It had no motor. It had no motor. It was like a, you push the mower and then the blades turn. Does anybody know about this? So now we're on road butts, and my father made me cut grass at 10 years old with this thing. Came on around noon. If there wasn't a car, okay, thank you, B. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Thank you for adding to the show. You are part of the show today. I appreciate that. So my father made me cut with a mower that had a, I don't know what this thing was. The harder you pushed it, the more grass got cut in every push. It was not electric or gas or anything like that. I don't know what it was. You pushed it hard and then the blades spun. And my father used to sharpen those blades with something, I don't know, that he hadn't. My grandfather would get the blade sharpened from the little green truck. The little green truck would come around. Yes. Well, my father did it himself, but yes, the knife sharpener will come around. You're right, SPK. Okay, so you do remember. This is what we have to get back to. This is what you have to get back to. This is what has gotten lost. So anyway, Pride Month, this month, is for the disabled. Last month was for the queers. We had such a small front lawn. My grandmother cut it. That's great. Oh, a little electric mower. That's cool. He cuts the grass in different patterns. I do. Absolutely. Me, as seen a evil, sure. Yeah, so I had this thing. So anyway, okay. So anyway, the queer month has here's the problem. Something happened today on the Off Yourself hotline. You got to be careful what you say on here. Don't type it in the chat. On the Off Yourself hotline, they removed the LGBTQ aspect of the hotline for taking yourself out. They're getting rid of this part at the end of July, I believe. I could stand to be corrected. They're removing the LGBTQ hotline. When you call the Off Yourself hotline, you had an option to hit LGBTQ. They're getting rid of that. I say good. Because where is my wife is driving me to do this? Where is my finances are causing me stress that I really don't want to be here anymore? Where is it? Where's the relationship trouble aspect of the hotline? Okay, if you have it for one, where is the unhappy married? I'm not feeling like I want to be here anymore part of the hotline. It's gone. It's not there. So why does the LGBT? Nothing against queers. Hey, listen, you want to suck a dick, suck a dick. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's whatever you want to do, you do. That's your business. That's totally your call. But I don't need a hotline. No. My government resources, my federal tax withholdings should not go to you getting a specific operator, a specific department on the Off Yourself hotline. Because if that is the case, it should be for everybody. There's disgruntled employees. How about the police officers? How about an aspect for them? No, it's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, this part has to go. This part has to go. This is just my thought. Okay? So prayers to everybody that's calling this hotline, but you all should be treated the same. If not, have multiple departments. Shut up. We're not doing it. We're done. That topic is over. That topic is over. We're done with that. Oh, God almighty. Let's go into the Catholic moment for a minute. Okay, listen. I did make some notes. Okay. Pope Pius. P-I-U-S. Now, I'm not sure of how you pronounce this, Stephen Marinella. Pope Pius the 12th. This is a good pope. He did something very good in the church. I'm so New Jersey. It's like listening to your family talk. What do you mean? I am your family, Dirty Jersey. We're cousins over here if you're from Jersey. What do you mean? Come on. I'm starting to see that man. Garbage. Garbage. Yeah. Strictly cycling. Enjoy the show and let it go. That's not what happens over here. How do you say it? Pious. Pious. Oh, thank you. You see, you became a big part of the show this morning, B. Oh, the words you use. Oh, we're familiar. Oh, Dirty Jersey. I understand what you mean now. We are family over here, Dirty Jersey. We are like-minded individuals or culturally connected over here where we find somebody that we can relate to that feels like you are sitting together at the table having sanka and a crumb cake out of the Entenmann's box on a Sunday morning with the knife left in there until the last piece of crumb cake is gone. So we are all culturally connected over here. There's some people that'll never, ever understand this, Dirty Jersey. This is where we are. The best chat around, Mustang Mike. You better believe it, because we are real. We don't play games over here. We speak. We relate. Now, as you can see, we got a very, very, very small channel here. A small amount of subscribers, a small amount of participants in the chat, but all kind of like-minded, maybe mixed cultures, but all coming together, have a respectful dialogue, something new every day, very little repetition, and that's where we are. That's what we are. We just welcome people beautifully as they come in. We don't say, hold on, let me go to the chat. No. You come in, you get a greeting. Angelique, it's what we do here. It's all I know. I want to have a good time, coffee with some great people, get over here and move along. So that's where we are. So, okay, Pope Pius, thank you for that, B. This is a good Pope Pius the 12th, excommunicated all of the Catholics who were also members of a communist party. This was also known as the Decree Against Communism. In short, it aimed at getting rid of the infiltration of communism into the Catholic religion. Wonderful. Now, if you teach or preach Catholicism every day, these are the things that you're supposed to be speaking about. You understand? You're missing something. There is a Catholic message every single day. So Pope Pius XII, he got rid of communism. He was very proactive. He excommunicated. He got them out of there. Anybody with a communist way about them was out. He did not want the Catholic religion infiltrated by communism, the communism mindset. Right? Okay. Because the purity and the beliefs. Yeah. So it leads to another topic. Listen to me, Dirty Jersey. SPK, listen to me. This leads to another topic. This leads to, who do you want representing you? Good morning. Just saw you live. Thought I'd come in. All about the alternative. I have never seen you here. And if you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, forgive my ignorance. I apologize. Gerard is here. Gerard is here. So if you are new here, we respect you. We appreciate you. We welcome you. We embrace you. Have a cup of coffee with us. You're more than welcome to be here. Please, we ask you to hit subscribe if you like the vibe. That's all we do over here. See, there's a way to do this thing. Mr. Gerard, good morning to you. We hope you are well today. Yes. All about. Welcome from CG2. Very nice. So it leads to something else. Who do you want representing you? I'm new. I just saw you're live on my list. Well, this is a great comment. It means we're getting recommended in the algorithm. So I do want to thank you, and I do want to thank YouTube for feeling that this channel is worth recommending it to outside entities, which is what happened today. 2 people this morning came from a YouTube recommendation. I told you, I got that message last week from YouTube. We feel that your content is worthy of promotion. You have become what we want on YouTube. How nice was that message to get last week? That was a great message to get last week. I know, cuz. Do what you got to do. So you see what I mean? James Simpson, Martha Fowler, Gerard. That was the message that I got last week. Yep. Anthony, why are you bringing that here? Why are you bringing it here, Anthony? This is just what's the purpose of that here? You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. Mods, do what you want to do, mods. You do what you want to do. Anybody interrupts the flow of this, knock them out. Knock them out. You guys are moderators. I respect you. Anybody comes in here sideways, put them in the trunk. Put them in the trunk. That's all. That's all. So do what you got to do. Right. Bill C., you guys are the moderators. That's why. We have the trunk wide open. We got the Lincoln Continental wide open. That's what we do here. And then here's what we do again. We go over into the YouTube studio just like this in a moment's notice. We go like this. We fix this. And this is what I was telling Donna's doing yesterday. You go into your YouTube studio. You go to your content. You go to live. You go into the show that you have, right? You go to customization. You hit subscribers only for 5 minutes. And you're set. And now you're set. You see, this is how you work these things, guys. This is how you know, because CG2, I left the chat open today. I did not do subscribers only mode. I love working this thing. Of course, you will never trunk ALV. So it leads to another topic. Who do you want representing you? Who do you want to be your voice in this world, in this YouTube? Dear Lord, God up above, who is it down here that you would want to be delivering your message? Do you want them to be all in or halfway in? Right? Who do you want delivering the word of God? The word of the Lord? Right? Who has faith in God will deliver God's message in totality. They will not pick and choose which parts of Christianity that they will be a part of. This is called a narcissist. This is not a good individual. An individual that picks and chooses what aspect of the church he wants to be a part of, only when it suits him well. If he was betrayed, that's when you burn in hell. This is not a good individual. This is a conflicted, confused individual who has commitment issues. I don't care if you're married 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years. I don't care what you are. If you can't commit in totality, listen to me. Listen to me. Bending the laws of the Lord, which are forgiveness, which are respect, acceptance, right? Bending the laws of the Lord up above is the same thing as cheating on your spouse, except you're cheating on a higher power when you don't go in full throttle, and accept everything that he stands for. We wish death on no one, because it's just like cheating on your husband or your wife. It's the same thing. Now you're cheating on your Lord. That's even worse. You will burn in the depths of hell when you twist the Lord's message, the Lord's ways. This is proven. This will happen. Mark my words. Yep. Am I right though? Is my observations correct, Dirty Jersey? You can't pick and choose what parts of your religion that apply to you. That's a mortal sin, Bill C. That is the biggest sin of all, basically. It's like using the Lord's name in vain. It's horrendous. It's crazy. You can't do that. That's like cheating on your wife just a little. That's like banging it out with your side chick, but not being connected to her emotionally. What the fuck is wrong with people? Cheech? Cheech, what's wrong with people? You can't pick and choose what part of your religion you follow. What? You can't do it. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. Ay, ay, ay. It's dry snitch. It's like dry snitch and being a dry snitch on the street. Yeah, I'm part of this mafia thing, but I'm telling the law some things. Huh? What? You're not all in. You're going to get clipped, and you're going to get clipped eventually. Right? Gabish? Do I make sense when I speak, ladies and gentlemen? So, who do you want to represent you? Are they twisting the message? Are they twisting the message and the beliefs to fit what they believe you see? See, people are sick. This is a narcissistic personality. You could come up here and debate me on this. I don't debate. You could come up here and discuss this with me respectfully. I don't debate. I'm not a debater. I'm not that knowledgeable. But we can have a conversation about this anytime on my panel. This is just what comes to my brain. No one, Tommy. They are false prophets. Okay. Oh my God, Rebecca. These are false prophets, and God's, wow, following them is a sin. So it is a mortal sin to follow them as well, Rebecca? Lots of narcissists in the world. I was taught to be like a dog. Yeah, loyalty to a fault. Good morning, Soprano 973. It's great to see you. So is it a mortal sin to follow these individuals, to be friends with these individuals? No. It's a mortal sin to do that. I can't say it's a mortal sin for the general public to follow these people. My wisdom, you can't even come close. I'm telling you, been through too much. Been through too much. Not a kitchen bitch. Not controlled by anybody. Nobody owns me except the Lord above and my kids. Really? That's it. And the woman that owned me, she passed away. God bless Mama Stig's soul. She's up there watching down, and she's saying, that's my boy, delivering it the way he's supposed to deliver it. That is my boy. Oh, that's what Mama Stiggs is doing up there. That's how I taught him. You're either all in or you're not. Wow. She taught me right, that lady up there. So God bless Mama Stig's soul. Yeah, I got my flaws. I ain't perfect. Not a kitchen bitch, but I'll help you in the kitchen, Susie. Susie, I'm not a kitchen bitch, but I'll do it with you. We will clean the windows together. We will clean the windows together. We will cook together. We will pour a glass of wine and make Sunday dinner together. We will work on the pool together. Right? Kitchen bitch? No. Together? Enjoy the time together? 100%. Tony Soprano was a disgrace. It was an animal. He was an animal. Yeah. Nice. The Apostle Paul said to test the spirits, you should always ask the Lord discriminant. You should ask the Lord for discernment. Okay? I don't understand that in total. Forgive me, B. I don't understand that in totality. Oh, BTV. Okay, now I see it. I'm sorry. BTV, did you subscribe? I hope you did. It's a pleasure to have you this morning. Add into the show. Very nice. Send it out. Where are we now, CG2? Where are we now? We're 6 away from 6.3. Hey, your social club is 6 away from 6,300 subscribers. Listen to me. We're going to pass some drama channels. I guarantee it. Slow and steady. Hopefully, keep growing nice and slow. Preachers in some foul language. Well, you could see that these people want to curse and scream. Thank you. These people want to curse and scream, but they're phonies. They're holding it in. See, I don't hold it in. I'll tell you, go fuck yourself, because if you deserve it, go fuck yourself. Listen, if you deserve it, go fuck yourself, you're going to get it. Gerard, we don't pussyfoot around and pretend that. See, you got to speak what's in your brain. Over here, we leave a show, we're done, because we spoke everything that's in our brain. We held nothing back. It may be sexual content. It may be cursing. It may be out of taste for some. We may use some vile words. It all depends on the delivery and how you are using these words. Can you say the word fuck, sex, cunt? Can you say these words? It depends on how you say it. It all depends on how you deliver it. You see people, they're so angry, they want to start cursing and motherfucking you and this and that, but they're holding back. And you could see they are exhausted. You could hear it in their voice. They are exhausted. Yeah, twat, waffle, cunt, your sister's cunt, this and that. Listen, we will say it if it's there. We don't play around. We just say these things. Nobody likes that word, Gerard. Gerard, it's a very, very vile word. It's the worst word that you can use. It is by far. Teresa, correct me if I'm wrong. You're a woman. I want to hear you. Do you feel that it is the most vile word that can ever be uttered by an individual? Yes, it is. And I don't use it often. I know the guy Nick Romano used to use it quite often. That's his way. That's his delivery. Remember, you're dealing with a whole variety of a group of people here. Cunt, the word cunt, C-U-N-T. I think that word describes the individual who was saying, oh, very good, Teresa. Interesting. Good, good. My point is this. I'm not saying it in a derogatory way right now. We're using it as like an illustration. We're using it as an example. But you can see there's people that are tired. They're exhausted. The cigarettes are getting to their voice. They're just tired. And you can feel that they're wearing out. Their health is diminishing. They're so consumed with this YouTube, their messages, their environment. They're just exhausted. They're not taking care of themselves. And you can hear it. It's not just a word, though. Mustang Mike, really, if you think about it. It's really a vile word. Yeah. Tourette's. Yeah. Tourette's is another one. Right? That sounded like Dindu, but that's not what I meant. But the Tourette's, when we do Dindu, we really do Dindu well. Done. The word is a woman with a very... Oh, my God, Susan. Yeah. I guess. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, Sundance, right. All this is true. But why does it turn me on? Shut up, you. Unfortunately, people these days curse just to curse. Yeah. Context. These people on YouTube who use it are really... okay, that's right, Teresa. Deep anger. Yeah. See, I don't... The way we deliver it here, it might be a little bit different. You can use the word fuck in a lot of different... Oh, you're fucking crazy. It's like, forget about it. You're fucking nuts. Then you say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look at this fucking jerk off. Right? Fuck him. That's another one. You see, these words can be used a lot of different ways. No, I don't think YouTube needs to do anything about anybody. Exactly. I don't typically use it, Teresa Murphy. I don't use it. It's all about the delivery, right? I don't think YouTube has to do anything about anybody. What is this word? I don't know what that means, but I don't personally, James Simpson, YouTube doesn't have to do anything about anybody. Oh, that's a good comment, AOV. The curse words have lost it, yes. You could use many other curse words. That is right, Teresa. It's part of vocabulary, right, Cheech? It's part of vocabulary. Now, the word C-U-N-T is a very, very, very vile word. Right? It's a very, very vile word. It's not good at all. It's bad. It's bad. Don't use it, guys. But James Simpson, I'm going to say no. Nobody needs to get thrown off of YouTube. YouTube is for everybody. All walks of life. Okay? All walks of life. You can be a fake preacher. You could be a fake gangster. You could be a phony loyalist. You could be so many things, and it's okay. If people will follow you, go for it. Who cares? Thank you, Dirty Jersey. I appreciate that. No, no, it's a bad word, Magoosh. It's a very, very bad one. It's vile. So, in my personal opinion, YouTube is for everybody. Everybody. Find your niche or your genre and your followers. Have a good time with it. I don't care what walk of life you're in. Listen, I see Hollywood shows that people just talk about Hollywood. There's a Broadway podcast that people have a podcast and they speak about Broadway shows, this and that, the other things. Then you have Mafia podcast. They talk about these things. That's okay. Then you have drama podcasts. They do drama. They do drama, and that's okay also. So personally, in my opinion, there's room for everybody. Nobody should be excluded. Nobody should be excluded. Jerry Genovese, hello. Yes. Jerry Genovese, have respect, and you're welcome here. Get out of line. They put you in the trunk. What can I tell you? These are the mods that we have over here, Jerry Genovese. I do like the name, though. They destroyed that crime family. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Vito Genovese was an animal. Okay, he was nothing like Don Carlo. Don Carlo was not so innocent himself, but Vito Genovese was an animal. And that family ended up turning that around to being one of the best crime families in the country. Due to the quality of members that came up through the ranks, the Genovese crime family was above everybody. 100%. They ended up being the Ivy League of the mafia, the Genovese family. Despite, in spite of the animal that was Vito Genovese. Can anybody confirm for me that Vito Genovese was an animal? Can anybody confirm that for me? Talking smack about Don Vitone as I walk in the room, as we leave. So can anybody confirm to me that Don Vito was the worst of all of them, but he ended up having the best crime family of all of them? Right, SBK? Here comes Gianni. Johnny says, no, everybody has. I think it's the best crime family ever. All right. He was a culture of his environment. No moral code. See, everybody, see that? Some say animal is an understatement, and Johnny says the opposite. See, this is what we do here. We can definitely have varying opinions, and it's quite all right. Personally, I believe in my later aspects of life. I'm not Christian, but part of my household is. I see channels that use religion to sell financial advice. Those I don't agree with, but talking about religion is good. Wonderful message. Wow, that was a great message. Yeah, they were different. Yeah. Oh, definitely the top outfit, no doubt. No doubt. What a good operation they were. But the humbleness of Don Carlo is what was good about him. Don Carlo, you can't compare with that. He was something else. He was something else. Died in his bed. The only one. Who was before Anastasia? Who was before Anastasia for the Gambinos? SPK, do you know? Who was before Anastasia? Anastasia. It's not Anastasia. It's Anastasia in Italiano. So, Don Carlo took out Anastasia. Don Carlo took out Anastasia. Right? He went against everything. Those are not the rules. You don't take out the boss. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, Gianni, I agree. Yeah. Vito tried getting my pop in his pocket. Respectfully declined. I wanted to be on. Yeah. Yep. No, his humbleness is what's his benefit. Yeah, good. That's perfect. You take Don Carlo and combine him with Richie the Boot, throw in a bit more of a moral code, and you have Don Vito Corleone. Wow, that's a great breakdown, AOV. You take Don Carlo, combined it with Richie the Boot, throw in a little bit of moral code, and you have Don Vito Corleone. Wow. Yeah, Galante was an animal. Sure, because it was that heroin guy, you know. Galante was something else, man. So I'm going to say like this. Yeah. Because you had, in modern time, somewhat of our modern time, you can go, oh, wow, I'm Jewish and my husband is Christian. We share in both traditions. That's beautiful. My cousin does that. My cousin married a Jewish guy, and she does it all. Yeah, I always good with that. Yeah, I guess. Great conversations this morning, guys. Teach the great. Now he switched to his other phone. Yeah, good talk this morning, guys. Great Sunday conversation. Great Sunday conversation. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, yeah, but he won't do it, Susie. He won't do any of it. So he's wasting his wisdom. He's wasting his wisdom. As we spoke about Johnny Maestro in the beginning, it's all gone. That she's a troll account. Yeah. All right, so I got one more. Oh, real quick on that. So you had Anastasia got taken out by Don Carlo. Don Carlo died peacefully in his bed. He put up Big Paul Castellano. Contrary to what people say, Big Paul did some street time, some street work. He was a capable individual, right? Paul Castellano got taken out by Gotti, and Gotti was about to get taken out by the Ivy League. Had Gotti been on the street any longer, he would have been assassinated. Because the Lucchese's wanted Gotti dead, as well as the Genovese wanted. If Bobby Manna Bobby Manna did not get a pinch. If there was not a wiretap or a rat, Bobby Manna would have clipped John Gotti. I mean, I know Casso was trying to do it also, but Gotti would have gotten clipped if he didn't get incarcerated. This is 100%. 100%. Gotti would have gotten clipped. Who would have been boss after Gotti? I don't know. But Gotti was one wiretap away from getting clipped. They were going to clip Gotti. They tried to blow him up. They couldn't blow him up. It's very interesting. So that's where we're at. Gas pipe was in the process, but so were the Genovese, Marinella. Because Bobby Manna had that on lock. He was doing it. Gotti almost got blown up by chance, there before the grace of God. Who died a better death? Who got blown up in the car? Who died a better death? Were they both martyrs for what they believed in? Who got blown up in the car? The Chicho. Some say the Chico. Some say the Chicho. Everybody has their own ideas. Yep. That's right. See? That's where we're at. So that's where it is. There was two families looking to gun him. So who died a better death? It's hard to say. My Lord. But they were both martyrs for what they believed in. And God bless both of their departed souls. Well, Morinello, we can say that they died in the way. It's very hard. Wow. What? Wow. You worked with the guy that built that bomb, huh? In the Chico's car. Now, some say the Ciccio, some say the Chico. Now, if you ask an Italian from Italy, they'll say it different. Yeah, I know. You're right, Susan. A martyr is the wrong term. Is a martyr? John Gotti was not a martyr. I get it. Yes, you're right, Susie. Thank you for the clarification. As always, I appreciate input. I appreciate the input. This is what we do here. But yeah, when we ever get SBK on, we will talk about all these things. If you assassinated Boyce, how can you not expect to get taken out yourself? Well, this is right, ALV, that we're going to take Gotti out. But he was one of the best things to happen for the Gambino family. No, Susie, this is what we do. This is how we conversate here. I'm not right. I'm not right. I'm not wrong. We talk, we discuss, we correct each other. In my personal opinion, Gotti was one of the best things to happen for a short time. This is factual, guys. Now, not many of you will understand that, and I don't expect you to understand it. You're on the outside looking into a world that you have no idea about. You get what you see in the newspapers and this and that. But from someone living in an area that was controlled by these guys, I will tell you, for many, many people, legitimate and criminals, Gotti was one of the best things to ever happen for a lot of people. He did well for a lot of people. A lot of people got work. You don't understand. There's books that need to be written. And these people on here, a lot of them just understand it from what they read, see, and their research, not from first-hand experience. And that's okay, as long as you enjoy what you're doing. He was amazing, SBK. And it's a fact, though, Johnny. He did a lot of good things for a lot of people. I'm not going to get into all the stories, but a lot of people did well. It felt like a sigh of relief when Paul was gone. For a lot of people, a lot of crews, a lot of guys. Regular working guys could not get work under Paul. Regular guys that needed to work could not get work under Paul. Then Gotti came in and he just changed the whole dynamics of not just his family, for a lot of other people. It's unbelievable, the history that we could talk about, that we don't. And it's not a mob channel, but we can talk deep about anything. I will say, due to my pop and dad, I've been handed work guys couldn't pay to get. Yes. Exactly. Dirty Jersey. Supposedly, Fanny said it was a job well done. He and his guys were so happy. This is true, SBK. This is 100% true, man. And I'm not going to go into all the variables of it. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it. So the bottom line today, a lot of the things today is you don't own me. Nobody owns you. Don't let anybody own you. SPK, this is the time of the show that you have to leave. We must dismiss you from class right now. We must dismiss you, SPK. We must dismiss you from class right now. You have to go. It's time for SPK to leave. He does not like our saint over here. He does not like Miss Sarah Collins, SPK. What's your opinion? Did Gas Pipe ruin his own faction? Gas Pipe did more damage than good. This is true. He did some damage. But I will say this, James Simpson. Overall, the core Jersey crew, they lasted through Gas Pipe's reign. Some went bad. We over here, you lost Tommy Riccardi, and you lost Anthony Esotero, Tumac. So you lost Machine Gun Tommy Riccardi, and you lost Anthony Tumac Esotero. They turned. But overall, James Simpson, I don't think there was a way to break the Jersey crew of the Lucchese family. To this day, you can't break that crew. That is a crew like you will never see before. It's just like the Philly guys. I'm going to say it like this. The Jersey boys and the Philly boys, they have that same core neighborhood value. The problem with the five families is that You're getting a guy from Brooklyn going into a crew with a guy from Staten Island. You're getting a guy from the Bronx going into a Jersey crew. And that's not good. You need that tight part, okay? This is what happens. So, yes, Jersey, South. So the Jersey boys overall and the Philly guys overall, very hard to break this crew no matter what happens at the top. So the Strongs survived that, James Simpson. The Strong in the Jersey KZ family survived the wrath of Vic and Gas, what they call them. Okay? We're going to go out with this. Number one, don't let anybody own you. I got to go, guys. We've been on a long time, an hour and 30 minutes, having coffee talk this morning. We're going to share a little Sarah Collins. Don't let anybody own you. Do you understand? We're going out with a smooth Sunday jam by our lovely Sarah Collins. Do not let anybody own you. You don't own me. You got to go with that. You got to live with that. Tommy Stiggs, wishing you all well. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Ciao. For now, have a blessed Sunday.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display, 'cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'd never stay. I don't tell you what to say. I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself.